Mandatory?
Statutory, but I say it's mandatory. There's this guy named...
I saw tweets, and I couldn't believe this, because there were people on the right that were like, oh, I'm glad at least this performance was pretty patriotic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was cracking the fuck. I saw some old lady say that.
You're lying, right?
Yeah,
No,
like,
no.
I saw some old lady watching it on TikTok, and she was like, at least it's patriotic. And I'm like, because they had the American flag. I'm like,
Had the
you
American
are
flag,
fucking deliberately
Uncle
stupid.
Sam, and I know this old black man. He's the one that says motherfucker all the time.
That is kidding, right?
No, I'm
No, I'm not talking.
These are not real people, though. These are
very much rage
They're real
against the
voters.
But yeah, no, there are people out there who are like, they see an American flag and they just assume it's patriotic. It's kind of amazing.
It's more of a
like the
Puerto
Bruce
Rican flag,
Springsteen
but
stuff.
whatever.
It's like the, what is it?
Right.
Born in the USA.
Yes.
Where he's like, I love Born in the USA. Or like fucking Creedence Clearwater Revival. It is amazing how many
That
right-wing
is
Republicans.
tragic.
Isn't that insane?
Tragic.
You're kidding. They don't know the
They-
meaning
they
of those songs.
Tragic.
They don't understand. Like, Fortunate Son
Yes.
is completely over. Like, they don't get it. It's kind of amazing.
You're lying, though.
No, I'm not kidding.
Not even a little bit.
I do think it has to do with. I do think it has to do with the fact that it's just like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say if you're right when you don't make art, because that's not necessarily true. Statistically, like, I would imagine it's like probably like 70-30, right? Of like, if you're going to make art, chances are there's a 70% chance you're like a left-leaning guy, 30% chance you might be right.
I've never met a conservative artist in my life, like genuinely.
I've definitely met conservative artists.
I've never met a conservative artist in my life.
I mean, Marty O'Donnell is one.
I think Marty O'Donnell ended up there now, but he probably wasn't initially.
No, I think Marty O'Donnell's very clearly like a conservative.
I think he ended up there. I don't think in his most artistic point he was
kind
there.
of irrelevant at the point. If you end up there, in my opinion, that's what you are. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that,
I
but
disagree,
I
but
just
agree.
have no opinion on that. I can't say anything.
Yeah, whatever.
But like, because somebody who there's a lot of people say who we came up with on YouTube that were kind of, I would say they weren't into politics, but they were probably somewhere on the left just by default. And then once that movement started happening, they kind of just ran to the right. And I still think they're not actually serious people. But people who are actually like, oh, I care about politics and they're conservative, it is, it is very fucking few and far between to find someone who's like, yeah, I like to experiment and I like to think about colors and deeper meanings between things.
You're not gonna read into that. Like, it's like Kid Rock isn't making,
art.
Oh, dude, that was one of my favorite.
Could you make a note of Kid Rock?
Oh, we're gonna talk about him right now.
Oh, you want to talk about it right now?
Because I love what happened with him, where he was like, what did he say to Ken? He was on Twitter and he said something about like,
what did he say? I didn't know.
It was about the halftime show. He was like,
I didn't see that. Something else happened with him.
He said something along the lines of like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, or like worst show or whatever. Oh no, it wasn't Kid Rock. It was Ted Nugent. They're all the same to me.
Oh, he's
Ted Nugent said, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then, or like, he was making fun of Kendrick, and then somebody else was like, "You're literally a," and he blew him the fuck out. The ratio is insane. It's like 70,000 to 15. And it's like
there are so many of those.
That is such a diabolical
song where he's like lusting over a 13-year-old fucking kid.
That isn't
Osmosis Jones, right?
That isn't.
Well, that's Kid Rock.
No,
that's what I'm saying. These are so interchangeable.
Yeah, like where he said, what does he say? Something about statutory is mandatory.
Say it's statutory, but I say it's mandatory.
And I'm like, that's an insane. It's insane as Rick Ross writing his shit, where it's why are you openly putting this in your song?
I hate to say, I love that song, how hypnotic the beat is.
Yeah,
that song's beat is hypnotic.
Song?
Yeah,
well,
I get it. It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
It's
like the Pied Piper drawing those kids into the cave. It's literally
the Pied Piper.
What a fucking name drop. What an old.
Y'all don't know about the Pied Piper? Come on.
I know.
It's just insane.
A lot about the Pied Piper.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, wait, what is that?
Well, exactly. How'd you one up me in this situation?
Because
have you been piped? Have you been piped?
I have. I almost got Pied Piped. Okay?
That's crazy.
This dude was
Derek
playing
sees a white man in a flute in the forest, and he's like, "I'm gonna go hang out with him."
It was Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull.
You almost got me. You swiped at me. I was like, whoa.
You were like, wait, you broke out of it right in time and ran off.
I don't know. The Pied Piper is just such a thing. Like I would, it's a reference that like a medieval peasant would make.
Guys,
you know what I mean?
say this a lot, and you guys seem to forget. I was raised by an old person.
Not from the medieval times. What the hell are you talking about?
No, but
British
anyone.
stuff. So, yeah. So,
British
like,
stuff, the Jamaican guy, the Caribbean dude.
Yeah.
What does Britain have to do with Jamaica?
What does Spain have to do with Puerto Rico, you know?
Not a thing.
It's weird. How do I speak the same language as a guy in Europe?
Anyway.
That's fucking strange.
That's fake.
So wait, what happened with Kid Rock?
That's
What happened with Kid Rock? I realized that I mixed him and Ted Nugent up.
Yeah, they basically, Kid Rock is like Ted Nugent light, essentially.
Yeah. They're like each other's alter ego, but they're the same person, so it doesn't matter.
The weird thing is like
Mr. Hyde, but
it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Jekyll.
I'm changing into myself.
I'm still racist, but like I go by a different name at night.
So
Bruce Wayne and Wayne Bruce.
Wayne Bruce.
That's the beauty of two first names.
That is.
I'm Wayne
Yeah.
Bruce
Wayne
dressed in his same clothes with different shoes.
Usain Bolt and Bolt Hussein.
Shoot. Bolt. I haven't heard. What is he? Is he even around? Does he still do stuff?
I think he ran away.
He retired.
He ran so fast.
You didn't see we got
ran into space.
He ran away. He escaped everything.
He ran. He had a final run. He ran into the sunset
Some say he's still running
through the ocean, like he's running on water because he's so fast.
A lot of you guys pan over and another white hand enters frame and waves behind Derek.
You know what I've always wanted to do? Like,
out.
I had an idea for like a video.
What?
And it wasn't like an idea for the video. It was an idea for like a shot in the video where like I wanted to cut to like me holding something, but it was your hand.
That'd be dope.
And just like not acknowledge the fact that like I had like a stand-in hand. It was like clearly like a way bigger black hand, and it's like I'm treating it like it's mine.
That'd be great.
I've always wanted to, like I think about that shot in Family Guy where Stewie jumps out the window and it cuts to like this like fake
this grown ass
black guy in his tight clothes falling. Yeah. It's like a stunt. And I love that gag so much.
Oh yeah, Kid Rock. I want to bring this up.
Yeah.
So it was just showing that this guy is a massive fucking loser. He was on stage at some dumb, I don't know, some country bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get everybody to clap.
Fucking wheat field or something.
Yeah. He's trying to get everybody to clap, and there's maybe like 30% of people clapping. And then he's just like, You okay there, buddy?
I'm gonna cry. That's so funny.
What?
I'm thinking of someone throwing a Molotov at him.
In a wheat field?
Like he's clapping, everybody claps, and one guy's just...
That's
to throw it like that too.
It really just suddenly
like 3 frames of an interaction.
Like he's sprinkling dust.
You have no time to react at all.
You notice it when it's like here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a Molotov.
Essentially, I don't know if you notice it until you're on fire if it's done that fast.
You probably think, oh, bottle.
And then you're just, well,
then
now
you're
Is
you're
that
done.
a fly?
So what a kid. So he was in a wheat field.
Yeah, he was in a wheat field in a country concert in a wheat field, right?
And he got 30% of the audience there to see him to clap, which is crazy.
He was just like, hey, clap everybody to this song. And then he was like,
they're all offbeat.
Basically, I mean, they're rhythmless, and they were like, he basically was like,
rhythmless behavior.
If y'all ain't gonna clap, then fuck you. And then he just walked off stage.
Nice.
Like as if, like I was like, what point are you proving?
Dude, even Ninja didn't walk off stage when he couldn't get all those people in New York City to floss.
It's literally, it's not like, that's never once in any point in history an artist walking off stage has never been cool.
Yeah.
There's no like, it's always fucking stupid.
Yeah, and an artist still hasn't.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, can you think of a scenario when like an artist stops playing, is like, oh yeah, this is good. This is a good thing. Like this was great. I don't understand what goes through people's minds.
The only thing that I can even think about that's even close to that is Larry David. Because Larry David used to do stand-up, and like when people just wouldn't get the joke, he would leave. He would just leave.
You just wrap up the joke and leave.
But then, then the comedians would all watch it because like they wanted that to happen. They wanted him to just leave in the middle of his set and just leave an empty 10 minutes.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Which is hilarious.
That is funny.
That's like a Norm level of just like when Norm would like bomb at like the roasts that he would do. He would come with like a joke book from like the 1700s or whatever,
and all the comedians would be fucking laughing their ass
and
off.
everyone in the audience is like.
Yeah, like it's fun. It's funny. It's funny to us, but like if like say for example, if I paid money for Larry David and then he's like, "Oh, not enough of you don't get it. I'm out of here." I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, you wouldn't be paying money for Larry David at that point. Like that was open mic shit. You know what I mean?
That'd have me in tears. That would have me in tears probably. I'm like, this is crazy that he left.
To me, it's I like it could be one of those money well spent moments too. It depending on like how
like Kramer at the Laugh Factory. I would pay so much money to be there, dude.
That is something that I'll never be able to see again, and it makes me sad.
That's a special
he's
video.
like recovered or whatever, but it's like, come on, dude. We need more people like flipping the fuck out, having like a racist moments, and then people just being able to be like that.
Who tried to attack somebody on stage like a year or two ago?
Chappelle almost got attacked.
That's what somebody tried to tackle him. Right,
the guy that had the knife.
Was that a knife gun? I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the fuck out of that guy. They beat that guy pretty bad.
Like that. Imagine being at that show. Like that's fucking. That's awesome.
iconic.